Hello, my name is Avery Wolf, and welcome to my Slidecast on solar roadways. These roadways are made out of many interconnected solar panels, as the name suggests. This relatively new technology has been developed by a couple in Sandpoint, Idaho, and has been funded by both grants from the U.S. government and public donation. There is some debate over whether or not it is worth pursuing this technology, and I am here to explain both its advantages and disadvantages to you today. The most obvious of the advantages is the ability to produce energy. The energy can be used to perform a number of functions that the panels do daily. I will detail some of these in a moment. Surplus energy is then channeled to other uses such as powering homes and businesses. Roads and other paved surfaces cover massive amounts of area, so the amount of energy harnessed could be astounding. With some of that energy, the panels are able to self-heat. Clearly this function will only be used in colder weather, but imagine the difference. Everywhere you go, the roads are perfectly clear, drastically reducing the number of car accidents. This also eliminates the need for salt and other chemicals to be used as de-icers, which benefits the pocket as well as the environment. Another major benefit of this technology is its built-in LED lights. This allows the panels to illuminate changeable patterns that direct traffic and replace many traditional signs. The lines on streets and in parking lots will no longer need to be painted, let alone repainted, which is much less wasteful. Along the same lines, the LEDs can be used as an emergency warning system. If a large object or a car crash is obstructing traffic, a lit-up warning can allow drivers to have more time to slow down. There is even some talk of technology that will sense an animal crossing and provide a warning. Any new technology has its downsides and its bugs that need fixing. Many will be resolved over time, and others are in the nature of the beast. The first downside to solar roadways that is often pointed out is the cost. The materials and production of the panels are one part of this, and the slow installation process is another. This photo shows you the approximate size of each solar panel. You can imagine about how many of these are required to build one road, let alone an entire network of them. Now consider the fact that each one costs around $7,000. Solar panels themselves are much too delicate to withstand the force of vehicles driving over them, which is why each one is covered in a thick glass sheet. The glass is necessary, but provides some questions of its own. For one thing, the short-term tests on this prototype do not give us an answer as to whether or not the roadways will be durable. This is something we will really only find out in a real-world application. Second, it is very important for the glass to remain clean. This is how sunlight is able to pass through and reach the solar cells, and also how the LED lighting is able to be clearly seen. The developers of this product claim that they are in the process of developing self-cleaning glass. What people want to know is how successful this endeavor will be. All things require maintenance of some variety. Just look at our current road systems. Without being put into use first, however, we don't have an accurate idea of how much maintenance will be required on solar roadways. There are many things to go wrong, from the computers within panels and the interconnections between panels to the physical housing and glass. We do know that this technology is expensive and will require shutting down portions of a road to fix. This can add up to being very costly and disruptive very quickly. Lastly, there are some questions about adverse weather conditions. The developers behind these solar roadways are quick to point out how much energy can be harnessed on a sunny day. We know much less about how efficient the solar cell technology is in overcast conditions, and how long batteries can supply energy for the functions these panels carry out. Further testing would need to be done in this area. Overall, it is up to you to weigh both sides of this argument and decide if it is worth the cost to pursue the implementation of solar roadways.